So I finally got around to finishing up porting this e-commerce application from an Angular UI over to an React UI. And as I said, the next part is to actually start to put some meat behind the bones. Right now it's all just HTML, CSS, and Ionic components. There's no business logic. We're going to put some simple business logic in the background and use this as a platform to kind of show people some interesting things you can do with Ionic and React. So just to kind of walk through what I ported over from the UI, and also I'll make sure I'll include the links in this post to not only the guy who did the original Angular work, but I discovered that actually he copied the design from someone else, so I'll link you to the original design. As I said, right now no information is gathered, so we just have the login working. So you can get to the login screen, you can scroll through categories, you can scroll to specific feature items. I don't have the CLs implemented yet. Got to figure out what those screens should look like to stay consistent. Clearly there's no search and there's no alert or filtering the search, a couple of other screens. And then we have the featured items here. All of these click to a specific detail page, which is implemented. We have the selecting the specific variants done. There's nothing done with the add to cart and the buy now. Or actually, what I've realized either by looking at this, there's no way to add this specifically to the favorites. So you probably want to figure out what to do with this UI in the bottom to be able to add this item to favorites. These images scroll. And I have some additional insight on this because we're working on two separate e-commerce platforms. And so I'm seeing things that clients are looking for in these solutions that aren't in this specific template. So we can go back and we have the menu in, we have a user profile. Right now there's like nothing. This is just raw text, so clearly you'd probably want to add an image. And then there's a bunch of other things that are missing in here, like how do I save my credit card? How do I edit my credit card? This is just one address. Where's my billing address and my shipping address? So additional features like that, which like I said, from building e-commerce solutions for clients, we've recognized the importance of them. We'll go to cart last. We have the favorites. So you have the favorites here, which is a list of the favorites. But once again, how do I delete a favorite? How do I add this favorite to my cart? When I click on the favorite, should it show me the specific detail on it? Like a bunch of other real world stuff is missing from the favorites here. The orders, this is kind of a bizarre way to do orders also. I mean, from what we've seen, the orders are a list of the specific order, not just an item that was in an order. This is more like, this is what I would expect to see as your favorites, where I liked this and I can order it again, and so by clicking order it again, it would add to my cart. But still, this was really about the UI. Let's go back from my orders, and then now we will go to my cart. And so the cart is pretty interesting. I think it does basically what you want it to do. There should be some way to remove the item from the cart. There should be some way, I mean, clearly we can edit the items here by moving these up and down, which is nice. But what is missing is the specific variant. So like it should say the color and the size that I ordered on here. And as I said, I should be able to remove the items. And then the continue actually takes you to the checkout page. And actually, I realize I just missed this. These buttons aren't right. But then the checkout page, I don't really know if we want to be able to modify the number of items on the checkout page, but still the UI is there. We have our totals, our subtotals, our shipping. Probably need a little bit additional address information down here to make it kind of more realistic. And then you have the buy button. This is what we got. For folks who follow along with me, if there's some interesting technology you want to see me use to kind of start to put this together, please let me know. Any other thoughts or feedbacks that you have, please let me know. Also, I'm trying to consider, am I going to do this as a live stream or just a series of videos? So open to some input on all that. Once again, thanks everyone for following, and have a happy holiday.